Hey, what's going on everyone? I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that everyone is having a great day, and thank you for joining me for your daily dose of Star Wars. The excitement for The Last Jedi continues to grow every day. We are finally almost to December, and while the wait seems really long, it also seems like it's kind of flown by, but nevertheless, we will survive to see it. The Last Jedi will answer questions we have about Rey. If you follow the channel, you know I'm polling for Rey Skywalker. This trilogy is still about the Skywalkers, and that helps me believe that Rey Skywalker still stands above all of the other theories out there about Rey's parents and the mystery of her origin. I have done a lot of videos about Rey Skywalker over the course of the channel's history, but today I wanted to view Rey Skywalker through somewhat of a different lens. I wanted to examine the possibility, yes, possibility, because until the movie comes out and we are told Rey's backstory, technically every theory is still possible. I wanted to look at this with the idea that Rey Skywalker is possible, and it's shown through Kylo Ren in a way, or should I say, from a certain point of view. Obviously, not everyone is going to agree with me and come to the conclusion that Rey is a Skywalker, but what about all of the visual similarities and story parallels between Rey and Luke? You may say that this is just because The Force Awakens is a new hope with a fresh coat of paint, but regardless, as to whether that's true or not, The Last Jedi is still going to, in some way, have to justify all of those parallels. And if Rey is a Skywalker, there's no need to include extra context as to why they made those decisions. But if she's related to another character, they would have to do that. For example, if Rey is a Palpatine or a Kenobi or whoever you want, when Maz asks Han who the girl is, which it's inferred that he does know because they cut away from him when he would have answered. If he didn't know, they would have told us he didn't know. If Rey isn't a Skywalker, how would you explain the Force bond between her and Kylo? Which, clearly there is one. It's written in multiple places across the Star Wars databank, with a mysterious connection seeming to link the two, among others, and the marketing for The Last Jedi has clearly indicated that this connection will continue to grow, especially with the Anthony Breznican article from EW about Rey and Kylo potentially becoming allies rather than enemies. The connection between Rey and Kylo has to be explained some way. If Rey isn't a Skywalker, why would the connection be so strong? Kylo Ren never met Palpatine or Obi-Wan, or a handful of other characters that she's supposed to have been related to. The best way to explain their connection would be the fact they are both of the Skywalker bloodline. This would explain why their bond is so strong, and it wouldn't require any extra context from the writers or the story team again. Any other backstory would require extra context and more explanation. The story has to be easy to understand for the non-diehards, meaning the casual moviegoers, and Rey being a Skywalker would fall into the category of it being easy to understand for everyone, regardless of whether you like the decision or not. Their connection is also shown when Kylo Ren is trying to mind probe Rey, to extract the piece of the map he needs out of her. He is able to read her thoughts, and despite the fact that Rey has seen the section of the navigational chart, he is unable to get it to show her. And instead Rey ends up going through his mind, and no one has ever been able to do that to Kylo Ren before now, up until Rey. And this just furthers the fact that they have a bond, because Rey has never done this to anyone else before, and yet she miraculously does it here to Kylo Ren. And if she's never done it before and Kylo has been practicing this for a while, it stands to reason that Rey is a Skywalker, the most powerful bloodline with the Force. That would, again, allow the writers not to have to add any extra context or explain the storyline simply, and do it in a way that logically everyone would be able to follow. At the end of The Force Awakens, when Rey and Kylo Ren are fighting, Kylo pretty easily takes Finn down, because Kylo has the experience and is good with a lightsaber. He's had training. Being the master of the Knights of Ren, he knows what he's doing. This makes it even more astonishing that Rey was able to best him. The lightsaber went to Rey as both tried to force pull it out of the snow, which is another parallel to Luke, I might add. We all thought Kylo was going to pull it out, but he was having trouble, and we find out it's because Rey was trying to retrieve it too. Rey retrieves the lightsaber, and we've learned through the Marvel comics, which are canon, that a lightsaber is the life force of whoever is using it. And if it went to Rey after it was already Luke and Anakin's, you would think, why wouldn't it go to Kylo because he is of the Skywalker bloodline, he should have a better connection to it. The answer is because Rey is a Skywalker too. That wraps things up for me here in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. If you're a daily coffee drinker or want to become one, be sure to hit that bell down there to receive a notification on your iOS or Android device the second a new video goes live. If you want more Star Wars Coffee, be sure to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at SWCoffeeYouTube. That wraps things up for me here in this video. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, keep loving Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.